morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you I will go back to the beta plan as we return to Big Sky, and this time around I am going to attack. Why is that? Well, I can immediately take down a little bit of army, that is one. Secondly, well, look what happened. Look who the king is. It changed all around, because the former king, well, he died of poor health, and apparently that made the kingdom, well, go to a whole new direction. And the capital has been taken over. I don't think this man will be able, well, he actually has more troops now because he is better at commanding, which is a bit unfortunate. But that may be that his people are not, well, they might not like him as much because, well, simply of being a new ruler. Also, one of the people died that was in a dangerous faction, and thus that faction has grown a little bit less in power, and thus I am going to attack. It's just kind of good because last episode was a snooze fest in a certain sense, but yeah, we are gonna go and try and make the Badlands ours. We will send this and we will go to war. We want these provinces, and we are gonna call up every vassal levy immediately. That's the first thing. Let's hope everything goes well, because it doesn't always pick all the parts properly. And this castle and this castle is now fully occupied already, but this isn't, and we want to go in now before that now has the time to recover, as these troops are no more the primary troops in the war. They will probably recover as they are recalled, and I want to prevent that. This is what I think is the best time to strike. Also, because there is a new king, the Pact, he has no allies, and thus it's only his troops, plus of course what would come in due to the fact that we have declared a holy war. But this seems to me to be the time to attack. This change in who is the king over here. So, it's going to take a bit of a while for the troops everywhere to arrive. You know what, let's call up our own troops. It will mean that they will replenish slower. It is certainly a disadvantage, but if we don't call them up now and move them down south, they will not arrive in time for that any insignificant battle will actually ensue. Actually, we already have, though, that one little battle already gave us 4%. That's awesome. I am considering now, hold on. We could use, if these armies would melt into one over here, and then put probably an organizer in charge instead of them letting them walk all separately towards the front. And with the armies out, also like last time, we still are making money, so I am okay with calling up my own levies. It would be good. And all of a sudden, by the way, Dakota is no more, or Dakota, it is called Dakota again, because apparently for the Sioux it is Dakota, but for the Grengelander it is. And by the way, something also that I noticed, you know we have a lot of females, right? Yeah, look here. Our councilmen, because they are female, they also actually have females standing over here. And why the heck has the Holy War ended? Because he went separate. Well, that is a little bit annoying. Because the man went independent, my war got nullified. Now, I don't mind that entirely, but there is one bad thing about it, because of the new modifier that is introduced into this mod, the fact that I have recently declared a holy war, he says, well, you know what, now your whole holy war is over. And you can't declare it in a while, because you've just declared a holy war. Yeah, that is really unfair, to be honest. There we go. I think I put down all the troops now. Now we have. Please don't let that mean that I cannot declare another holy war. Yeah, I know he's revolting against his liege. Actually, that is not allowed because... yeah, doesn't have the modifier recent holy war. That is really bloody stupid. I can't declare another holy war in 5 years because this man all of a sudden says, I'm going independent. That is just a cock block. Well, actually a pussy block, considering that we are not a mill, but... I understand the modifier. I don't mind the modifier, but the modifier should not trigger in this case. We should have been able now to conquer the Badlands. And this war probably won't last 5 years. Perhaps it will. It would have been awesome to attack the Badlands because, well, they are now in attack with their liege. We could all suddenly do it, and they don't have any bordering Catholics that could aid them. But that means that this episode is going to be another snooze fest because, well, as I can't declare holy war, I cannot attack. For this little county, I have no... I can't do it because of this modifier. So we are stuck, and I don't think we have any de jure claim anywhere. No, we cannot. I would have... What I could do, however, is declare a war. Hold on. There is the de jure claims over here, and I think we should go for that then. For the de jure claims that we have over here, because we do have that duchy. Can I declare not... No, we don't have de jure claims, right? We can claim Rushmore, though. For whom? The Duke of the High Springs? Absolutely not. Who are you? You're a Fairweather, that's fine. But you are way in the top, and so no, absolutely not. She's a kinswoman. That mean it would come to us. Mount Rushmore. So we should definitely declare that. And she is the younger one of the two, right? She's 40. Alright. Declare these wars. We will claim Mount Rushmore. And it's the same dynasty. Yeah, so it will become ours. We will demand this. And also from Dakota. We will then declare de jure claim on Mackenzie. Yeah, that doesn't really matter. And then I would rather have proper borders. So we are gonna go for Mackenzie. Alright, 2 walls it is instead of 1. Bit unfortunate how that timing was, but that is just going to have to be it. How many troops are standing over here? 2,500 that are hostile to me. Not exactly something I want to walk into right immediately. So we'll have to get her up first. Alrighty then. Move my subjects. You can be called up here, or at least over here, in order to make the trip shorter. There we go. But yeah, I'm not going to attack into this army yet. Let him siege it down. That would only be better for me, because then it will be easier to take away later. It's a bit unfortunate that cockblock from, well, not being able to declare a holy war would have gotten us more provinces, but well, then we're going to do it this way. We'll still get 2 provinces this way, but yeah, it would have been 3 provinces in principle, and a war that was declared null and void because he attacks. And that's because, well, this guy, no, yes, that's our war, but I mean this guy wants to revoke something, to revoke Sisselton, which is probably on the this county. He wants to have that. And I really first want to defeat the armies of Dakota, if possible. Because, now I'm saying Dakota. Now I'm so used that it is Dakota instead of Dakota. I first want to beat those armies up, because otherwise I think that the revolt will last shorter. And that will mean that the war gets null and void again. So I really want to kick this army their teeth in first. And here we are starting to have a decent army around already. Get her up, everybody. Are my own armies out? Yeah, they are out. Okay. Oh, and he changed to Sioux. Wasn't he that already? Well, probably then because of something else that he got. Feather. How do you, I know how to call this in Dutch, but I don't know how to call it in English. All of a sudden. I know, but I, for the life of me, can't remember right now. Well, this is enough men that I don't think he will immediately attack, so we are going to siege down Mount Rushmore. Heretic Stronghold. Ah, because it's Neo-Gnostic. Instead of Catholic. That might give us trouble of our own with revolts, but for now we'll just have to take it. And look at that, the faction totally gone. And there is the enemy army. And then I mean the enemy army of the Badlands itself. But this land should fall to us as we are fighting for a family member. This woman. She is depressed though, so we should fight quickly before she dies like, "Oh no, they're fighting for my claim! Why is there war in my name?" You know, actually I'm saying that with a kind of a bad tone. But that's only because it's game mechanic, because well, I cannot imagine that could actually be kind of depressing if people kill in your name. And you're like, I don't need that place anymore. Because is she humble? Is she content perhaps? She's just and cruel. How does those two combine? Well, you could be just about the way you... Hold on a minute. Well, she is still considered a fair weather, but is this a bastard then? No, it's not a... I hope this becomes ours, because I just noticed that this is a bastard line. I thought it was a true line of our family, but it isn't. Well. This is a city, so I think I will still attack, despite it not being... Yeah, that was a good decision. That one wasn't, apparently. Not as much. And now a faction immediately threatens again. They have sieged us down. Excellent, we are going to fight. Hold on. Just a picking minute. They are immediately want to return to the fight. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I first need to defeat them. I first need these troops here. I should, by the way, I have a lot of money. Newell, are you finished with your... Yes, you are. Build up the holdings. We need more holdings. Castle fortifications, I don't need that much anymore, because there is no more roaming band of random warriors that are treading through our lands. Okay, let's do it like that. Uh-oh. Oh, Prince Angelique. Yes, the former lady that we voted on is dead. I am going to vote for her, however, for the moment. Duchess Deidre, who is unfortunately though stressed. But my daughter isn't really that great yet. On the 11th of November we are going to move on, making sure that, well, if we attack here and the Badlands army returns, I'm fine with that. Because I probably will be able to trap them anyways. So we are going to go to Porcupine. There we go. Wait, what? There was a river crossing? There was a river crossing in between here? I don't see that on the map. I see a river here. Mod makers? There's like no river indication. Not even on the borderline. That was weird. Alright, we'll take it. Oh, but that army is defeated nonetheless. And we're going to have to take another river crossing, which is really annoying, but... Well, that's 26% in our favor for the other war. And we are not the leader of the siege, they say. Oh, because we were on the wrong province. Whoopsie. And now we have also Porcupine occupied. Now, as soon as the save is up, are we going to attack this as well? No, we are going to now march northwards. And try and beat this army, because if we beat this army, we may just have won it already. There will be a good chance for it, and we should get ticking wall score from the fact that we control Rushmore, so... And seeing we have about double their troops, and well, the river crossing wasn't a problem back then. We should now be fine. The river crossing penalty, it affects mainly your, well, actually it does also affect archer, but a lot less than it affects infantry and horsemen, and we have a lot of archers in general. And there indeed, as I predicted, 100%. And despite the fact that she's considered a bastard, it's still enough of our line, and yes, Mount Rushmore is in our hands. We could now usurp the title because we now hold more of the Badlands, but he still holds land within it. Not sure if that is considered... Or is that because it's a vassal, it's not a problem? I don't know. Up towards Mackenzie, and, well, here's Prince Angelique. Angelique, you're gonna go for Consensus. Because we need a little bit more, we need Commander of Big Sky. I don't know why you lost your Commander title, but alright. Could you lead the army, please, for a moment? Because you make them move faster. And moving faster is a good thing. In this case, well, in this episode we do actually expand at the cost of the Catholics. Because... Oh, we had neo-Gnostic, wasn't right? Yeah, they turned over. They were made Catholic, but they are now neo-Gnostic. Why are we now hostile to you? Because our war has ended. Is that because we're still in war with Dakota? Well, could be. Uh-oh. Defending against Ansel, the neo-Gnostic uprising, and the second now is again Lakotan and not Dakota either. Whatever. Wait a second. Where do you all have neo-Gnostic? Over here. Oh no, over there in your lands. Well, well. Seems you're having some issues. Holy heck, but this will take some sieging. I cannot attack this. 1,000 defenders. Mackenzie is well defended. And I think also this is a proper fort, right? It's Fort Mackenzie, if I am correct. I think this has some significance regarding former defenses and what have you not. Oh, and the faction is gone again. How awesome. Well, it seems that Dakota, thanks to its inner struggles, will see a decrease in favor of Big Sky. And then, well, when the new map comes out, the G then properly is within a province that is of ours, because currently the lower part of the G is kind of in Mackenzie, and that isn't ours. It's a bit of an issue, right? Ah, the war here has ended. Oh, wait, what? How did this end? This man is independent. He was fighting for council power. But he's now attacking in a... This was the Sioux, but the Sioux are gone. What? Conquered as claimant. Wow. Do like that portrait though a lot. But that she conquered it as a claimant has completely destroyed the Sioux. And the Badgerlings also have an intermediate problem. Because this is a revolt. Revolt against the rule, yeah, but that is taken care of. But I do think the Badgerlings are losing their war now. But nonetheless, they gave us the opportunity to attack. For which I am very, very thankful. But I think I am going to end the episode because this is just a siege down, and I will come back when we are going to battle again and when, well, the war goes to a more interesting turn. I'll say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.